Florasis sent over their Nomadic collection. We have no makeup on, we have to create a look, so I figured let's dive on in and play around with the products. We've featured Florasis here on the channel in the past, and their product is great quality, but I guess I would like to say you're paying for good quality and you're paying for the artistry behind the artwork and how beautiful everything is. I'm gonna show you everything. Look how pretty. This is like a little powder puff, the bag. Like they're really going with their collection theme. Let me show you guys their powder. Isn't this like really pretty and different? Definitely not something you just find here at an Ulta. And then on the inside, you have the etching on the pressed powder. This is their tinted pressed powder. This is supposed to be an airbrushed powder in the shade Lotus. We're gonna play around with it. My only pet peeve is their powders don't go deep enough. And these were gifted to me. I didn't pay for them. They reached out, said, hey, we launched our Nomadic collection and we were wondering if you wanted to give it a try. I said yes, but I'm always going to be honest. Their powders are never deep enough. So this is supposed to be like a tinted pressed powder, like tinted, maybe like a powder foundation, pero clearly it's not my color and it's like one of the deepest shades they have. So when it comes to like their foundations and or like pressed powders, they don't really go deep, which kind of sucks. I feel like if it did, a lot more people would gravitate towards it because it's a staple and it's something beautiful to have in your collection. This here is a blush and it is in the shade Morning Rays. We have got an eyeshadow palette. I'm super stoked for this. It is the Into the Wild palette. The design is basically the same. It's just bigger. Look at the artwork on this. Like the etching, the design, so crisp and clean. I feel horrible dipping into these pans just because eventually the design kind of goes and you're like, oh, why it's so stinking pretty. So I'm really excited to dive on and create a look with her. I remember one time I ended up, look at that. Oh, so pretty. I ended up opening like a palette like this and going like this and the whole face of one of the pans just fell. I was like, no! It was a lot. And somehow I was able to just pick it up and put it right back in. It didn't like break into like several pieces. It was just one big old lump. All right, so those are her colors. Where's my towel? I'm really excited. Wait, I have one more item to show you guys and then we can kind of play around with it. And then we have a lippy. This is gonna be like one of their matte lippies. It does slightly transfer, but it feels like clouds on the lips. And this is in the shade Sacred Warmth. This is their Blooming Rouge. Ultra Smooth Satin Liquid Lip. We'll swatch her here and I'm in the mood for something wearable, but warm for sure today. I didn't look at the shirt. I mean, it doesn't match, but I was kind of like trying to be in theme. I need to go and prep the skin real quick and I'll be right back. All right, guys, let's get started. And no, don't judge the face. I'm doing a wear test of a foundation that you guys wanted to see. I believe that video should be up already. Y'all know I kind of like mix around my schedule, so it doesn't matter when I film something. Sometimes one thing will go up before the other. Anyway, whatever. This is where this lighter powder is gonna come in handy because Nina, we kind of need some brightness. I'm going to blend under the eye again. I use my Ofra concealer. So before I set the under eye, I'm hoping this is gonna work. I will make sure that there's no, creasing going on. So powder, back of the hand. I'm gonna press here. I'm hoping that once I set to the under eye and the T-zone, everything looks a little more balanced. I went super lightweight with my bronzer because I'm already pretty tan looking. Based on the foundation, this powder is so finely milled. It looks pretty. It does. It looks pretty. So, you know, if you're looking for a beautiful powder, specifically for the under eye, you could probably use this one because it's meant to be a foundation. So this is going to set your concealer, make it look beautiful. If you want this as a foundation, you may not necessarily find your shade, which is unfortunate. I've told them that before though. Like, I wish they would expand their shade range that they offer because they're very limited. Okay, I think that with the powder, my face is looking better. I want to look at it close up. Okay, this looks really good. See how smooth the skin looks like, at least on this side. Forget about it. Don't look at the whole thing because, I mean, be mindful, we're doing a wear test of a foundation. Pero it looks really smooth and pretty under the eyeball. So I'm not mad at her. Now we're going to try the blush because I need to apply a blush Here's the shade again, super duper pretty. And for this, I'm gonna use the massive brush I got off of Temu. That picked up a lot. Oh yeah, she's a lot. Oh my goodness, stop. What am I doing? This is way more pigmented than I expected. And I've tried their blushes before, so I don't know what I was thinking. So I'm gonna lightly just kind of blend whatever's here and then blend this in and hope that it all works out. What is wrong with me? But isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. I'm gonna prime the lids. I'm actually very excited for the eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna grab a fluffy brush and dip it into this shade over here, which I'm going to concentrate here on the crease and then gently bring forward. I don't know what we're gonna come up with. It'll look how pigmented she is. And I didn't really have to, like, I rolled my brush, especially when it has etching like that and it's beautiful. So you don't have to put a lot of effort and elbow grease into getting product. This matches my shirt, kinda. Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eyeball. Oh, isn't she pretty? I think I want to apply the gold all over the eye. We're gonna kind of blend this out and then blow it out very gently. You know what? I'll use the same brush. I'm gonna dip into this gold because it's like a metallic. Oh my god, that is so much prettier than I thought it was gonna look on the eyes. So much prettier. Look, it looks like gold, like real gold. Flecks of gold. Love it. Am I gonna get shimmers on the face? Probably. See, I'm already getting it. I'm gonna have to grab a piece of tape and lift that. But still, it's so pretty. Look. Okay, that was really effortless. I now wanna dip a brush into the deeper brown. I'll focus that out here. I'm hoping it gets deep enough. Let's see. I'm gonna go back and forth here. I'm using a really slim brush too. This is a BK Beauty 211. This is a great brush for people with hooded lids, by the way. You see how tiny it is? It'll get into like the smallest crevices. They have smaller brushes too. I blended over the gold and we still got gold. I have a lot of the gold flecks on my face though. All right, let's try to deepen this up. Tap, tap, tap out here. And then with another brush, I'll just kind of gently blend back and forth to diffuse. Whatever's left on the brush, I'm gonna drag under the eye because these are so pigmented, I don't need to go back in. All right, now we can build up our mascara. I'm gonna use the Lancome one and give myself the illusion that I've got some falsies, like not too dramatic, but you know, we're really trying to kind of like emphasize the eye. You see, come on. All right guys, now that my lashes are looking like the most, we can move forward and apply the lippy. I'm gonna pair this lippy with a nude liner, very neutral. I'm really using the lippy as like a guide for the lipstick. All right, let's apply the shade on the lip. See how pretty this is? It's almost like a lipstick balm. It's so comfortable. Gives you a wash of color without it being too much. I'm really excited about this lippy color. So wearable. All right, you guys, and here is the look. What do you think? I think the eyes came out super, super pretty. Love the lippy. It's so lightweight, but wearable. And the blush was kind of intimidating, but it all worked out in the end. All right, you guys, I really want to hear your feedback. What do you think about the collection? What do you think about the packaging and the design, the artistry within the pans itself? Make sure you leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And of course, all of these items will be linked in the description box if you are at all interested. It'll be easy for you to go and navigate, check them out. You know, we can't go anywhere without saying hello and thank you to our channel members, the G Squad. This amazing group of people have joined channel memberships and are supporting the channel at a higher level, which means that they have unlocked exclusive perks. YouTube has provided them with a badge as well as is highlighting all of their comments under my videos. Throughout the months, I offer exclusive polls, behind the scenes, and additional giveaways. So if you're ever interested in joining channel memberships, all you really need to do is hit the join button below and you are good to go. All right, you guys, the video's over, but you do not need to go anywhere. YouTube is gonna recommend your next video here based on your watch history. However, I will recommend additional beauty content I think you're gonna enjoy. So I hope you consider checking it out, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.